people can feel like they're alone sometimes and Jesus is not there with them. They don't know which direction to go to. So how can you best help to make them understand that Jesus is what they need in this life?
Yeah.
Because some people, you like you said, Christianity is not just a place where you just go, like it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I think maybe you can do much more on people understanding that.
Yeah, definitely. So many people want to treat Jesus sort of like maybe a magic potion, or maybe just a medicine that you put on when you break out, or when you have an illness and you go to the doctor for this or that. And that's really why I believe so many of us struggle when we come to a difficult time, when we come to a low point in our life, or we come to a time of uncertainty. Maybe we don't know which way to go, what to do, and we face many things that we struggle with. The problem is the distance in that relationship. And so maybe we can help understand it by thinking about a relationship we have with family. And so if you have an aunt or uncle, and the only time you ever speak to that aunt or uncle is maybe when you need a few dollars. You need a bit of, you're in a bit of a pinch, you're in a bit of a bind, you need some cash, and then you go see them. And so when you go to see them, there's going to be a bit of awkwardness there. You're gonna feel like, you know, it's you're gonna feel a bit out of place. But if you have a interactive daily relationship with somebody, and then you find yourself in a real need, you're not going to have a whole lot of shame going and speaking with that person about what you're going through,
Yes.
about what your need is. If you have a good relationship with your mother or father, and when you're in a hard time, you're going to find it much easier to get the guidance from them that you want, that you need. And the Lord Jesus Christ is not somebody we just talk about on Sundays, but he is the friend that sticks closer than a brother. And if we're walking with Christ day by day, so we're in his word,
Yes.
we're thinking on something. I may not read 100 pages in one day, but I may chew on a few thoughts from his word and chew on that for the day. Start the day with that, and seek God in the morning, to walk with him throughout the day. And so what you find, the lifestyle of Christianity isn't, oh no, look what's happened, and we call on our magical friend to help us. No, it's less of a reaction and more of acting as Christ would.
Yes.
And Christ guiding us. And there'll be times when we walk with the Lord in that way, when we'll look back and we'll have to confess to ourselves, I can't believe I made the right decision then, because I didn't know it was the right one, but God led me.
Yes.
And I can't believe I had peace through that. But the peace comes because we already had the relationship. Not, oh no, I'm in trouble, let me run to him.
Yes.
Now that's wonderful. That doesn't mean we shouldn't run to him when we are in trouble.
Yes.
But those times are for us to grow. And you're going to grow much more if you're already where you ought to be. God chose Job to bring through many trials because Job was already walking near God. And we can go so much farther with the Lord and so much closer to him if we don't wait for the trial. But we know the trial is coming. And so when it comes, we're already there for him to teach us and draw us in closer. Hope
Thank
that
you
helps.
so much. Yes, thank you so much, Pastor Jonathan. I honestly wish I came with my notebook, but unfortunately, because I would love to go back to that word. But I think the most important thing that I picked out is it's important that when you have a relationship with Jesus, it's an everyday thing that you do. You read the word every day when you wake up or when you go to sleep. Every day you do that. Don't just go to Jesus because you are having a situation. That is not a relationship. That is not a way to live Christianity. So I cannot wait for the next segment that we're gonna have. And thank you so much for
Thank you.
being here today. Thank you.